you're writing will. I'm writing will sharp.
So I should will all my properties to you.
I don't understand. Am I not the bone of your
At
bone?
the end of the day, you now divorce me.
If anything happens tomorrow, my family will come after you.
Welcome to Banking on Love, the show where we put your heart and your wallet on the line. I'm your host, Tony Tones, and today I'm going to be sending 6 singles on a blind date. But here's the catch. They're not just going to be getting to know each other's personalities, they're also going to be checking to see if their financial values align. Let's meet our guests, shall we? Right, now we've met our guests. Stick around as we find out if their connections will be priceless or if their differences will be way too much to invest in. Let's get these dates started.
Hi.
Hello.
Sorry, I don't know where I can. I'm looking for something.
What is that?
Your smile. I found it.
So you're trying to make me blush, right?
Oh, yeah.
I'm loving the vibes. Both very pleasant.
At what point in your life will you consider a will if you believe in them?
Personally, I believe in wills. Then, at what age? Maybe I would advise, especially a man, to get away even before marriage, because at the bottom line, women are always at the receiving end of all these things.
Honestly, really, at any point in your life, if you have any major assets, if you have anything that's of proper value, you should have a will.
Imagine you get married now, or imagine maybe we get married and maybe, God forbid, unfortunately, you now die. You know all those in-laws things. No, God forbid, not you.
Okay, the person now died.
Yeah, the person now died.
God, died.
You know how mean in-laws can be.
It's crazy when in-laws come. Like, I can't imagine, God forbid, anything happened to any of my siblings. They're moving to try to drag their things with their spouses. Like, it just seems insane. It seems like madness to me. I don't understand. It doesn't make sense.
I know where I'm from. If anything happens tomorrow, my family will come after you and my kids. And I don't want you to go through that stress.
That sounds scary.
So will is very important.
And most especially if the guy is wealthy.
Yeah, especially if the guy is. Poor my girl will, I don't understand. It's if the guy is wealthy.
I must have money. That one is
Okay.
there. I must have money. You understand?
Will has to be when the family is big. You don't want like when after you are dead, then they'll stand out fighting and all of
for your
that. So,
property.
and even with that, they'll still fight for it. You get, well, at least just do a will.
Okay.
And it's crazy that this still happens in Nigeria, to be honest with you. Relatives fighting wives and children for their husband's property. It's embarrassing, to be honest.
If I am married with kids and I have properties to will to my family, I think that's when I would think about that. Or probably when I'm about to die. Yes, because it's life. Anything can happen. I might just get a report that I'm about to die or something. So I think that's literally when a lot of persons write their wills.
I love the way he's just gazing at her. He's just gazing into her eyes like...
But now that I'm still young, no. It's nothing like that, please. We're like spending the money.
Okay.
The minute we are serious self and we decide to get married, please, especially when I know you have properties, well, you're writing will, oh. You're writing will sharp. Even though we don't know how many children we are having, even though we don't know, I'll just, you can will all of them to me. Then along the line, we'll be updating the will.
I like her.
So I should will all my properties to you.
I don't understand. Am I not the bone of your
At the
bone?
end of the day, you will not divorce me again.
No, personally, for me, I don't believe in divorce. That's why I'm going to take my time before I get married, because once I get in, there's no coming out.
At what stage in your life will you start saving for your children's education? How do you plan to do this?
That is a good question. Hmm. At what stage of your life should you start saving for your children's education?
For me, yeah, I think I would start saving when I am sure that, okay, this is like you are the one, this is like the person that, okay, I'm willing to spend the rest of my life with. That's when I'll start, saving for my children's education. Anything, if you're not the one, we're just wasting time, there's no need to like, anything I'm saving for is like for my own personal needs.
I don't think there's a stage you start planning, because the moment you're out of school and you start working, and of course you plan to raise a family, to get a lady you love so much, you guys have something in common and plan to marry her. I think you should start early, not at the initial stage of you meeting her and you start thinking of planning future. No, it has to start from initial stage, even before you meeting a lady. You understand?
That's a very good answer. I agree with that. From when you start working, you start saving money for yourself, and that should include your future family. So, makes sense. I concur.
Immediately you said I do to me, that is when I will start saving. Because after wedding, the next thing is having kids.
So how do you plan on doing that?
First of all, let me see. The money they spread you on our
You
wedding
say
day,
that.
I will save that first. That will be the first money to save.
Seriously.
Calm down. It's my answer here. So it's my question. So let me give an answer to it. So the money they spread
How
you,
can it be mine? What about yours? What happened to yours?
can you just let me talk?
Okay.
Now, after that one, my salary or my income as a businessman, every profit I make, I have to keep 10% of it for my children's education.
He's making an excellent point. Saving doesn't start when you have all the money in the world. You start learning to save even with little.
Packaging is fast becoming a part of our culture.
Okay.
What's your opinion about faking it to make it, or faking it?
To me, I don't really buy the idea of packaging. Because this is me. I have nothing to package. I have nothing to fake. It's just me. If I have this, I tell you I have it. If I don't, I tell you I don't have it. I don't go about social media claiming who I'm not. So it's just me. Because I don't think I can actually keep up with packaging.
I'm not going to lie. As a woman, you need to fake it too. Because in this life, if you don't package, if itself I not package, you won't be attracted to me now. Let's be realistic. If I'm not looking all nice and all well dressed, you won't be attracted. Abby?
Dressing up well is not packaging. That's not what that means at all. At all.
Even though I'm not in support of the fake life, well, at least you should just try and package. We don't have to look like our problems every time. You get?
People can do whatever they want. If you want to package till you make it, that's fine. As long as like, you're packaging well, it's not like you're not harming anybody. You're just trying to cover up till you actually have money.
Packaging is not good. But at the same time, it works for some people and it helps them. But there are some people that it backfires.
But you can package just according to your means, what you can afford.
Yeah.
But not trying to be who you are not, or like I have some situations that some girl will have to borrow this one from her friends just to package to that guy, so the guy can see as a big fish that she's doing well too. But unknowingly, she's not doing well. She needs help too. Like everybody needs help.
Yeah.
But don't have to fake it. Because you might even lose your destiny helper, my sister. Can you imagine that? So just be yourself, just be true to yourself. Be real.
Don't lose your destiny helper or her.
Yeah.
Have you ever borrowed someone your money and they didn't pay back? How did you handle it?
A lot. Like it has happened to me countless times. Like I borrow out like to my friends. And now we are friends and there's a way you still want to keep that friendship. But and you don't want money to come in between you and your friend. So most times I just let it go. Like, okay, you're my friend. But what I will do is that next time I want to borrow you. Instead of borrowing you, maybe I'll just give it to you when I have it.
Some guys are ungrateful.
Yeah.
They'll end up fighting you. As in making you look as if you are the evil one, like the guilty one. You kind of did this person a favor.
Yeah.
So you are, at the end of the day, you are kind of regretting your action, of which along the line, these things change me totally. Like some guys will come to me, Abe, Kelvin, borrow me so amount. And I know if I borrow this guy, at the end of the day, it will turn us to enemy. You start to get the money back, it will become an issue. I'll say, guy, I don't have this money, but this is what I can afford. I won't tell you I'm dashing you, I'm borrowing you. But of course, me giving you that money, I'll take my mind off it. These things change me totally.
Look at the way she's staring at him.
Some guys will come to me.
She looks so enthralled.
Borrow me so amount.
You guys, this date is going so well. So well.
I could still remember taking someone to police station because he refused to pay back.
Okay.
And my other sister said something to me. She said, even if you kill this person, as long as he doesn't have the money, there is no how you'll get your money back. So please calm down. So recently I realized borrowing people money that you know they can't pay back is wrong.
Yeah.
So if you want to borrow someone money, give them something that you can easily
Give out.
and forget about it.
Well, this guy is giving strict guy 101. He comes across as really, really strict.
For me, I don't borrow people money.
Why?
I've seen shaggy. There was a time I was in school, I borrowed some of my school fees. I almost dropped out. Since then, I learned a very big lesson. I don't borrow
your
people
school
money.
fees.
Yes.
That's not wise.
No.
How you do such?
No, I resumed very early and the deadline still seemed like it was far and this person had urgent accommodation issues. Me, since that incident with that my friend, then I don't borrow people money. Except it's money that I can dash, like maybe 2K, 5K, 10K, I can just
2K,
lock up.
5K.
That's
Something that cannot
sorry.
buy just
That's
drum.
what I can
Is it drumstick? I
borrow.
do
That's
broomstick.
what I can borrow.
chicken.
Don't blame me. That's what I can borrow. I'm not borrowing anybody even 20K.
Yeah, I'm looking at you. Don't let me change my mind.
Yes, I'm stingy.
You're very
Please,
stingy.
I'm very stingy. I'm telling you now.
So lots of persons are actually owing me till now, and I actually did nothing about it. So I don't think I've actually arrested anyone before because of money they owe me. I might go to their DMs and be like, when are you paying me my money? Some might even fight me and quarrel with me and stuff like that. But sometimes I just let go of some of the funds. There's nothing I can actually do. I don't think I can actually arrest someone for owing me. Even if I have it in mind, even if I feel like doing it, I don't think I actually have the mind to actually do it.
How much of a factor should income be before a man or woman decides to get married? Like as a man, how much of a factor do you think the income should be?
It's not necessarily you wait until you start earning sale figures and thereabouts. If your woman understands you, I think to me, it's all about understanding. So what you will do is, or what I will do, I don't need to hide my salary or the amount I'm earning to my woman, I will tell her the truth, make sure I'm plain. If she's okay with it, we move on. If she's not, there are many fishes in the river.
Genge. Well, he's unapologetically himself.
I think as a man, I love this. I'm a very reserved guy. I don't like all this kind of loud stuff. I think I love a very quiet wedding. But there'll still be friends, families, but not that loud like that. Because you doing your wedding now, you should think of, okay, this is just a wedding celebration. The main thing is a marriage. How are we going to sustain ourselves in the marriage? Of course, we should plan for other things, not just the wedding alone. Okay, you now spend even an eight on the wedding. After wedding, now your people you borrow money for. Some people borrow money for wedding. After the wedding, now to pay back is a problem. Resorting to court case and other things like that. I think before going into it, as a young man, I should start planning for it.
Yeah,
The moment I'm out of university, start going to labor market, start working. I just started planning for this, not initial stage. Why planning to get married? I think I should have no less than 500K in my account.
500,000 if you want to start a family.
500K.
Yeah, I said least, not.
Even as the list is small. Have you seen rents in this Lagos?
Of course, I should be.
500K is small.
No, it's not as maybe I'm just trying to rent an accommodation. I already have an accommodation.
But at least 500K should be in your account. For me personally, I think that's small. If you want to start a family, price of feeding alone and be food stuff alone, 500K might not even sustain you up to 2 months.
Let's be reasonable. Maybe like 200K is enough. If the lady's earning 200K, or if she's like an entrepreneur and there are like, streams of income and she's comfortable, that she does not need a man in her life. She's doing well for herself. So even if she's coming into the man's life, she's just helping him. It's not like she's draining him. Do you get?
I don't know about that one. I don't know, but let's see how she responds to that.
Well, to me, I don't really think that there's a fixed price a man and a woman has to have before getting married. It depends on both partners.
As a man or woman, you should have stable source of income. I mean stable. Come rain, come sun. Something is coming in every month. You should have multiple streams of business. That's why I work remotely, because I have options of working with diverse companies all at once in my own comfort zone. So maybe I can also from there still do other small side hustle investments you get. Because marriage is not small thing. Most of the issues in marriage is caused by finance, lack of
I
finance.
think you buttress the point at which I was to make.
Yeah.
Like you said, steady income and streams of work. Yeah, I think that's what I do mostly. But I'm just trying to state the amount that would be my salary. It's not as if I don't have other incomes in the steady flow of income. I have them too.
It's been nice having you around, and it seems to be an interesting person, and I like you already.
I like you too.
The way I'm feeling now, I'd love to see you more again. Okay.
Do more of this, don't worry.
So Dorothy, tell me all about your date. How did it go?
My date was fine. It was fun. And I think we kind of clicked.
It went well. She's an amazing person.
It went well.
I think she's really amazing. I think she's nice. I think she knows what she's doing.
My date was fantastic.
He was a nice guy, but something he said put me off. He said he doesn't want a loud marriage. Like, I'm a firstborn daughter. Like,
I don't like all this kind of loud stuff. I think I love a very quiet wedding.
I would definitely want a loud marriage. I would want a big wedding, something like that. But that kind of put me off. But he's a nice guy.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how compatible do you think you guys are financially?
10.
10. 10. Oh my God, I think you're our first 10 this season. I love it.
I think she's faking it.
10.
10.
Yeah.
Really?
Really.
Ooh. We got a 10.
5.
5.
7/10.
Maybe 5.
5. Would you be up for a second date?
Second, third, fourth. as it is.
Cha-ching!
Yeah, I think I will.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yay! Cha-ching!
Yeah.
No.
I can't wait.
You can't wait. Okay, cha-ching. We have a cha-ching on this side. Okay, listen, that's what I love to hear.
Yes, why not?
Yes, yes, cha-ching. So when you go on that date, I want you to come back and tell me all about it. I want to know how it goes.
No problem.
Okay.
Definitely.
I loved having you on the show. Thank you so
Thank
much for
you.
coming on. Cha-ching! All right, guys, that's another exciting episode done. And as usual, I'm so sad to leave you, but I hope that you had as much fun as I did. My guests shared some real moments tonight, but only time will tell if they're going to be able to make a lasting investment in each other. But I want to know what you think, so tell me in the comments, okay? But till next week, I'm Tony Tones, your host, and remember to always bank on love. Love you guys.